Welcome to a new era, where the future meets the past.
Finland is not real.
Above and beyond.
Helen Keller was a fraud.
Beyond.
It's never too early for Christmas.
There's a new place.
Grandma always says you need a lemon tree.
And a new time.
Temperature isn't real.
Perhaps the right place.
Lost my penis in the early 90s.
Right place, then the right time. Discovery awaits. Right time. Right place, right time.
Well, this might be Jeremy Fragrance.
Power!
Oh, power.
Power!
Yeah.
I love
That was a fun Halloween costume.
It was.
Yeah.
What did you dress up as?
Oh, I dressed up as me staying home and watching a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good time.
What
It's a good
movie?
time. I watched. What did I watch? Excuse me. I watched Better Call Saul, not a movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
good.
It was a good time.
I still got to get into that.
No, yeah.
Speaking of movies, I finally watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I liked it. The character design was really weird though. Like when it came to the humans, they looked like the characters from Paranorman. If you ever watched that,
Oh yeah. Okay.
they all looked like that. It was weird, but good movie. I liked it overall.
I bet Elemental was better. Yeah. Well, I won't call it. It's not the final place in the final time yet, but welcome to the end of the season 1.
Yeah.
We made it. This is the final episode of what we call this season.
Season 1, we made it through.
Made it through. We started this in January, and here we are in November.
It's
Crazy.
Dude, time flies.
One might say it grew wings.
And took off into
Like-
the distance.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull does. I'm not drinking Red Bull. Sorry, Red Bull.
You're a rock star. Yeah. No, so we're here. We made it. We've done a lot of episodes. Got some
We gotta
crazy feats.
crazy.
We've
We've
discussed
invented a few things.
We've invented quite a few
uncovered
things.
a few things.
Yeah, I think we've exposed a fair amount of celebrities,
Absolutely.
which is pretty crazy. I'm glad that we could tell people about The Rock and his mishaps. Ben Affleck,
Yeah.
you know.
How much we don't like him.
Yeah, how much we do like Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, we love him. He's a CEO.
Right, that's right.
Right?
And
if you're looking for a CEO mindset,
yeah, that's right
Mark
there.
Wahlberg's the type of guy you gotta go to.
Yeah, you're gonna want to.
He would have stopped 9/11.
He would have if he was there.
100%.
Yeah,
I don't doubt it.
he probably could have stopped the Holocaust too. I think.
Bro, if he was there,
Yeah.
things would have gone differently.
Yeah, he would have.
Things would have gone differently if he was there.
Yeah, I buy it. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
He would have caught the bombs or like the Pearl Harbor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he would have done you ladies okay?
Yeah, you guys good?
Yeah. I like to think that he's like the realest superhero.
I think he's the
That
closest thing we
exists.
have to a superhero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. However, I mean, I will. I'll talk about it a little more in depth at the end, but yeah, what's next is coming next year.
Yep,
So
January
this
again.
Yeah. So, until then, though, let's enjoy this last episode. I will say, we've discussed how, new Earth updates are coming. We've discussed the power of, new city drops and accents and animals and all that. Now, the one thing I would say left to change is maybe how time works. Daylight savings is coming up this Sunday.
Yes.
Which we like.
We do. It's the good version.
Right. The people in Arizona and Hawaii think that they're better than us because they don't have daylight savings.
They don't?
They don't.
How does time zones work then with that?
It's just always the same time.
So
You
we're
didn't
gonna
know
be No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We're gonna be closer to them?
I mean,
Are we gonna have the same time as them?
No. So
They're only an hour ahead of us, right? Or behind.
So Hawaii is 3 behind it sometimes and 4 behind it sometimes.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
And Arizona is
In Arizona,
1 hour ahead sometimes?
yes.
And then
And then I think the same time sometimes. I don't remember.
Wow, that's
yeah.
gonna be crazy.
So
You're not special, Arizona.
No, you're not. You're just a flat desert. That's it.
Nobody cares. Especially if you don't have your own time zone, and now you're just a part of our time zone.
Yeah, it's like you're mooching.
Yeah.
It's not even original.
It's your own time zone.
Yeah, dude.
You can't just be part of ours sometimes.
No.
We don't want you.
That's like a foot half in the door.
Yeah. Nah.
You don't get to do. At least Hawaii's got their own thing.
Yeah, they're like, hey, look, we're completely different.
Yeah, we're
but
all
you're just like, oh, we want to sometimes be with this time zone, and sometimes no, don't do that.
We don't like those.
Lame.
Yeah, Arizona.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is most of the time.
Exactly. Now picture. Imagine this, right? So typically West Coast to East Coast is like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Typically. Maybe the Central, you got 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii is 3. Now, of course, across the world, you have some differences. 9 hours, 12 hours, whatnot.
16 hours.
16. Here's what I'm thinking. We start over with the minimum being a 24-hour difference.
I think we already have 24-hour differences somewhere. Or the minimum?
The minimum. So we're talking some places might be 3 days ahead. And I'm thinking like this, because then that's like literal time travel. And let's say you have a friend in like Australia and you're like, oh, like, how was your New Year's? And they're like, no, it actually was, January 4th.
Wow.
Different era, different time, different place.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That could be crazy.
So would each continent have like their own time zone? Like, we'd have North and South America being like, let's just say, let's say January 1st.
Sure.
Then you got like Europe and Africa. They're already on January 2nd.
Yeah.
And then like Asia.
Dude.
You already got the 3rd. And then Australia, you got the 4th.
Take it even further. Let's do weeks at a time. Now you got the world on different parts of the year. Wow. One country's finishing up December, the next, they're already in February.
Wow.
What's happening, right? That'd be crazy chaotic. It'd be even crazier if
we have to do it on the different hemispheres too, because you know how like our like the southern hemisphere, they have summer during December.
They do.
How about we just shift it so they also have winter during December, but their December is during our like May, right?
Oh, I see.
So they're like half a year ahead because the seasons are different.
Yeah.
So I could have summer here.
Exactly.
And then because they'll be having winter, I could just fly down to go to Australia.
Yeah.
And it's the December of that year.
It's some nice snow.
Right, exactly.
Whoa.
They're 6 months ahead.
Yeah.
That way it like aligns up.
Dude. I wonder if you could like finesse age like that. Like it's like not your birthday yet, but then you go there.
You get your birthday like a few days in a row. Just go back and forth. Your birthday.
You get your birthday twice. Yeah.
Even though technically it's the same year.
Same year. That's crazy.
Get locked in a time loop.
That would be wild.
Yeah.
On Pluto, 1 year on Pluto is like 256 years on Earth. That's how long it takes it to orbit the sun once, or something like that. So.
That's so weird.
I wonder if life on Pluto would be like one dude is like here the equivalent's like 5,000 years. Wow. Ever think about that? Shower thought.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Why doesn't what pisses me off? Pluto getting demoted from a planet to a dwarf planet. Mm-hmm. Like, oh well, if it's a planet, then we have to make all these other random little things planets.
Yeah.
Okay, make them planets.
Oh, so you're Team Pluto?
I'm Team Pluto. Always been Team Pluto since day one, dude.
Since 1930?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was there.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
You were.
I didn't discover it.
Oh, okay.
But I was like,
I was gonna say, I thought.
What was that? It was that little girl who was like, "What the hell is that?" Something like that. Right?
It was a little girl who named it.
Yeah, a little girl who named it.
There's a guy from.
Yeah, I was mopping the floors behind her, and I was like, "That sounds cool. I like that little planet." And then a few years later, they tried taking it down.
Yeah.
Not for it. And then you always ask them, like, oh, or people say Pluto's not a planet. You're like, what is it? And they're like, oh, it's a dwarf planet.
Yep.
What's the second word you said? Planet. It's still a planet.
Okay. Sure.
And they're like, oh, well, then we got to add the other random, because there's apparently like 4 or 5 other random little things like Pluto.
Yeah, there's little rocks out
Make
there.
them planets too. That'd be sick.
Hmm.
We're collecting. We're growing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like it.
So you want to grow the family a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well adopt these new little guys into the, the solar system.
Maybe the reason they took it off the planet list is maybe that we were blackmailed by aliens. They were like, take that off your list.
You
And
think
they got the
like, a
ray gun
secret
pointed.
base?
Yeah. So they're like, hey, no. Like, get that out of here. That's
Yeah.
not your planet.
Stop thinking about Pluto.
Yeah. And
It's
then
no concern to you.
and there were some scientists who
Wow.
were like, well, we're just looking at take it off the list.
Yeah.
That's not yours. That's we've been there for a minute.
Wow.
Okay. Maybe that's why.
That would make sense.
Maybe Area 51 is on Pluto.
It's a gateway to Pluto.
Yeah. I like that.
Kind of like Doom. Good old Doom.
Doom. Yeah.
You ever play the classic Doom games? Do you know the lore for Doom at all?
I don't know the lore.
It's kind of like, these dudes on Mars. They're like experimenting with hell energy.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, and then they accidentally unleash demons onto Mars. So this dude goes to Mars and he starts killing the demons because they just accidentally unleashed a gateway.
Crazy. Yeah. Is that canon?
To the game?
No, to like real life.
To real life?
Yeah.
I mean, it might be if Elon keeps wanting to mess with Mars. We're gonna unleash the demon spawn.
Elon's about to send a cybertruck out there. Just gonna float on out there. Maybe that's the rocket ship that we're gonna send the first man to Mars in.
Just the truck?
Yeah. It's like no protection, just the truck.
Large slingshot.
Boom, douche. Yeah.
Just goes barreling.
It's very slowly just.
And then eventually it touches down on the moon and just.
Yeah.
And the guy just starts driving it.
Dude.
Would be sick.
Brings a camera. That's the new commercial for the Cybertruck. Is like, look, we drove this thing on the moon.
Could you imagine a Mr. Beast video? We drove the Cybertruck
on the moon. And he's gonna start the.
What's up, guys? Today we're driving a Cybertruck
On the moon, and we're partnering with Better Help. And it's like, bro, we get it, dude. You're a little...
Shopify.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
man.
Shopify, because they'll ship anywhere,
Dude.
even to the moon.
Dude, we did Squid Games on the moon. That's right, guys.
Did you see his latest video?
I don't really watch him anymore that much.
He made some sort of like laser thing,
and
he did CG to make it look like they were in space.
Oh, really?
So he's already getting close.
Well, dude, Tom Cruise, who I've been told I look like, is doing a movie where he's actually going to space to film it.
Wow.
Did you know? Did you hear that?
No.
He's there. NASA
sense.
is training him right now, give astronaut training, and he's gonna be the first person ever. He's going to the space station, and he's gonna do a spacewalk out in space for the movie. They're really gonna film it up there.
That's insane.
It's real, yeah.
Crazy how he's done like all the stunts for real, but I doubt he's done any of his sex scenes for real. Is he gay or something? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, dude.
Dude, what are you like?
That's okay. No, he's not. He's been married.
Yeah. He's doing stunt sex, but he's doing real life. He'll actually hold on to a plane for the shot, but he won't have real sex for a movie? Come on, dude.
Okay.
Sounds asexual to me.
Whoa, like a plant. Maybe he photosynthesizes.
Wow. What?
You know how plants photosynthesize? They don't have sex. They're asexual plants.
Well, yeah, but
That's how they...
photosynthesis is like their version of eating.
No, but they open up and they well, I don't want
Some people are doing that too. Some people think that if you show your little nutsack to the sun, it helps reinvigorate.
Yeah. It's it's
actual
called
thing.
something bleaching, I think. Oh, I don't want to get
Not
into
bleaching,
that,
but it's like, I don't know.
yeah.
Sun nuts. That's
Sun
what I
nuts.
call it. Get your sun nuts on.
That could be like a snack though. Sun nuts.
Yeah, but yeah, some people photosynthesize
do that,
too.
yeah.
They also open up to the sun.
Yeah. You know how Tom Cruise, so speaking of Scientology.
He's like 5'7",
Have you seen-
which is crazy.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, but
It's
I always thought he was like, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of Scientology, have you seen the guy on TikTok? He stands outside. So in LA, there's a church of Scientology.
Yeah.
And there's this guy who stands outside of them. He stands outside the building. Because there's promo people who try to get people in. And this guy, his whole day, He stands outside and he just tells people like, "Don't, they're a cult," and he just like kind of like heckles the Scientologists.
Good for him, but also,
Like-
do we need him? Do not enough people know that Scientology is?
You'd be surprised, man.
That's
The
crazy.
people that stand outside, they have like brochures. They're very welcoming. They try to be like, "Hey." So this guy's like, "Don't listen to him." And there was one guy who, for some reason, decided the hill he was gonna die on that day was defending the Scientologists. And he like got up in the dude's face and was like, "Why don't you mind your effing business?" And he was like cussing the dude out, and the dude was like, "Bro, why are you defending a cult?" He was like, "I'm not. Mind your business." He got all in his face.
Yeah, why are you trying to get scammed?
Yeah, dude.
brother?
It's like it's weird. It's a weird thing.
That is a weird
Having
thing.
said that, they're very nice people. In fact, bless you.
They made me do that.
Yeah. The Scientologists did that.
They were trying to pay me off, so I just stopped talking about it.
I can see the Scientologists being controlled by the Rothschilds.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
All just to make the oppression on landlords that much worse.
They hate the landlords.
They do.
They hate the landlords.
Justice.
We need justice for the landlords.
Yeah.
Never
crazy.
forget to tip
Never forget.
your landlord.
That's right. Tip them.
And sometimes they just want a hug too. You know, if they ever go to your apartment to receive the payment, like there,
Yeah.
they don't just want like a deposit. They're like they want you. If they're like, hey, I'm here for the money.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they're there in person means that they just want a hug.
They just want to hang out.
They just want to hang out.
Let's just say they hypothetically use their master key to go into your apartment without you asking. That's okay.
That's okay.
They're just trying to keep
They're
you
just
company.
trying to hang out.
What do you-
Next time, just be like, hey man,
Yeah.
come on in.
Yeah.
I'll make you some food.
Mm-hmm.
We'll watch a movie or something, and
Sure, maybe.
maybe they'll let the rent slide
Yep.
because all they really want is a family.
They just want a family.
They just want a family.
They're trying not to be left out.
Exactly.
They want
So,
someone to do.
a whole apartment building
Yep.
full of tenants. To them, it's like a large family.
Everyone's asking, "What's the landlord doing?" No one's asking, "How's the landlord doing?" Hate to see it.
Could be doing better
Could
if you
be.
gave him a little tip
Just a little,
on top of this month's rent.
just a little tip. Maybe even do the diamond challenge with him a little bit.
Yeah,
Why not?
buy him a little
Have
extra
some fun.
something.
Yeah. Could be fun.
Give him a little anniversary gift for when you've been there. It's like, hey man, I've been here for a whole year. I wanted to get you something for
Yeah.
giving me a place to live. They'd appreciate it.
Oh, they would love it.
They would love it.
Yeah, buy him a Cybertruck. Why not? Yeah.
Hey
He
man,
did-
I've been here for a whole year, so I wanted to give you a little gift. So I actually fixed all the problems in the apartment that
Yeah.
you didn't yet,
That you were supposed
that
to.
you were supposed to. But
Yeah.
you know what? As a gift from me to you,
I got you.
fixed everything.
Done.
Fixed everything,
Done deal.
and
Yeah.
I paid for it.
Cool. Your rent's still due. So
Yeah, you're right. Still.
it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
For sure. Yeah. That's such a nice idea.
I know. I
Yeah.
love landlords.
Landlords are the best. That's my dream job. I want to be a landlord.
Really, my dream job is to be a tenant, so I could support the landlord.
Bro, you can live in my building.
Dude, I would love to live in your building.
That's what she said. Maybe?
I
Yeah.
think that's what he said.
Oof. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Venturing into uncharted territory here, yeah.
Yeah, like
I like it.
I would love to live in your building. Something like that.
She jeffing on my Bezos and I call it a Maison. It's always a good one. I was gonna say, you see, this past weekend, Joe Rogan had Elon on his pod, and he was like, "Oh, you brought your Cybertruck?" He was like, "Can I shoot it?" And of course, Elon was like, "Yeah, go ahead."
That's
So
crazy.
then Joe was like, "I got my compound bow, 90 pound. Can I shoot it?" And he was like, "Yeah, go ahead." So they go into the warehouse, pulls it out, whips it out, and he shoots it a few times. The arrow breaks, and that
That's
impressed
nuts.
him. That was enough.
How much does that thing weigh?
The Cybertruck,
Yeah.
64,325 pounds.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Or
And
sounds about white.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Elon is white.
He is a white guy. Yeah.
He's a white African.
Oh, yeah, he's South African.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he likes to use that, at parties.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like,
oh,
you know,
by the way,
actually,
I'm African.
I'm actually African.
Everyone's like, yeah, we know Elon. Stop talking
It's
about
it's
it.
like about as much as like how Logic always has to mention that he's half black. Like he's got to find a way to sneak it in.
Oh yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm half black.
How many times do you think Logic has slipped up and said bisexual instead of like, instead of not bilingual,
Yeah.
biracial? How many times do you think, oh yeah, A lot of people don't know I'm bisexual. I'm biracial. It's
definitely
it
yeah.
has to.
And it's probably messed it like cost him too. Like he's probably been at a bar, and he didn't know there was probably like more gay people there than not.
Like,
and he's like talking to some dude. He's like, "Hey, I'm actually and the guy's like,
he's like, "Whoa, you're what?"
You're what?
He lets the N word slip, and he's like, "Hey, you can't say that." Nah, it's okay, dude. I'm bisexual. I'm biracial.
Like wait, like.
I swear, dude, I don't like dudes. It's like, wow, you got a problem with that? No. It's not like you're not like homophobic or anything, but like
you seem pretty defensive. Yeah. He's definitely slipped up.
Has anyone got that on camera? This has to have existed somewhere. It's like, yeah, man, because you know how I'm bisexual. I'm biracial, right? You know that I'm biracial.
Yeah, but then maybe that's even more meta, and that's actually just like he's not trying to. Like tell on himself, but he is.
He is.
And so he's like
Freudian slip.
And so like eventually he just kind of starts letting it. He's like, I'm actually bisexual, and just kind of.
And then he just
gives up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how I'm like bisexual, right? Oh, you mean biracial?
It's like no.
Nah. You know what? No.
Yeah. No, I meant it.
Yeah. He's not even bisexual. He's just like, you know what? Yes, fine. I'm bisexual.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah. That reminds me. Do you know? And this is not to be insensitive to people with like bipolar disorder, but have you heard of tripolar disorder?
I didn't know that was a thing.
I think I have it.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's just what they told me, man.
Wow. Who told you? The voices.
All three of them.
You know those people on TikTok who like faked having multiple personality disorder?
Yes, like they like switch into their alternate person or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And they're like undiagnosed.
Uh-huh.
Why have none of them tried like the cheat code? It's like, yeah, I am diagnosed. One of my personalities is like, a doctor.
Yeah.
And they diagnosed me. That's that.
Do you think most of those are fake?
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
They're all the same demographic of person who's doing it.
Yeah.
And they're all the type of person who does things for attention.
It's just like, it's hard not to laugh when you're like, and my 7 like personalities.
I saw one and she was like, me introducing my alters, and it was like a 5-minute video.
Yeah.
There was like more than 20 of these characters.
Okay.
So much so that some of the personalities were duplicating. I was like, wow, she couldn't think of more than like 5 different personalities. She's just repeating them.
Yeah. At that point, it's almost like, that's like writing your own fan fiction.
And that's the thing. Personalities were exactly what you would expect a 13-year-old girl to come up with.
She was 13.
Or something like that. She was young.
That's sad.
But it was like exactly what you would imagine. A 13-year-old girl trying to come up with different personalities.
Yeah.
You got her. You got like, haha, I'm a tough guy. You got, well, I'm a little shy girl. And then like, I'm kind of smooth. And then like repeat. Because those were the only different personalities you could think of.
Huh. Yeah, that's... Well, you haven't met my alter yet. We do have one. We do have one.
We do have one.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Question.
I have an alter. And he's racist.
Pretty sure that's just you.
No.
I've met that one.
Dude, I have one alter. Extremely homophobic. I have another alter. Super gay.
Wait.
And they're constantly fighting for possession.
I learned PEMDAS, in middle school and or elementary school. It doesn't check out.
Doesn't check out?
Cancels out. Imagine if you were like, what? Nope, that's a bad road to go down. Never mind.
Yeah, retire that.
Never mind.
The paywall.
Never mind. Yeah. I was gonna say, being in the right place, right time, we get to discuss things like other timelines and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Do you think that the current time we're living in is an alternate timeline from the moment Harambe was killed?
I do think so.
Really?
I think that there are a few different key points that would have canon events that would have drastically changed how things would have turned out. One of them, of course, being Harambe.
Okay.
2, I'm gonna have to say the time that, what was the movie? I think it was, the time that DreamWorks released. No, was it DreamWorks or Sony? The Emoji Movie. The Emoji Movie got released as opposed to a really sick-looking Popeye movie. That 3D animated Popeye movie. That was definitely another one. I feel like everything would have turned out so much better if we got the Popeye movie as opposed to the freaking Emoji Movie.
I saw the Emoji Movie in theaters.
I'm so sorry.
It was pretty awful. I don't even know why that got greenlit, to be honest.
Sheesh. Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
And then there are definitely some other ones. I feel like there's one that, if Kobe didn't die, things would have been better.
That would be a big one. Yeah. Okay. I could see that.
And if Brie Larson never got cast in the MCU, that's another one.
Yeah. You know who the runner-up had been, which they should have gone with, was Charlize Theron.
Really?
Might have been better.
I feel like she's older, though.
So she was in... I mean, you saw the new Doctor Strange, right? Like...
Yeah.
She was Clea at the end. The girl in purple. You remember?
No.
Oh.
I watched her on a plane.
Okay.
And I was falling asleep.
Well, she was in that. Anyway, she was maybe going to be like... There's so many actors, though, that got... Not passed around, but like they were supposed to be this character in the MCU, and then they, weren't. But yeah, okay, that's probably another one. I feel like the closing of Toys R Us was a big one.
Wow, you are right.
That was a
the
pretty
whole
big deal.
Dogecoin thing.
Dogecoin, yeah.
And the crypto.
Yep.
Remember how last year everyone was talking about how big crypto was going to be, and then a year later, it's gone.
See, I'm still holding out because I have some. So
I mean, there's still some that
we'll see.
But like it.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was a lot that happened because, like the U.S. is talking about regulations for it and all that.
Bitcoin is still a thing. What's the other one?
Ethereum.
Ethereum's still a thing.
Yep. Yeah, okay. I hear you. I think, here's what I think, right? Let's just say we time travel, go back to that time and place, Cincinnati, and we take the kid out before he's going to jump in.
Mm-hmm.
And instead we replace him with the future adult version of himself. This way, there's a fight to the death between Harambe and this guy. Then that might reset the timeline. Check that out.
Would Harambe still have to die?
Maybe.
That's a tough one.
It is a tough one. Yeah. Crazy. Hard to think about. No problem. Well, we'll leave it there.
We will leave it there. We're still gonna be doing this every week. You're just not gonna see it.
Oh yeah. They'll only like the realest of fans are gonna get to see.
Yeah, no.
What's next?
So
yeah.
Tune in next week.
Yeah.
See you in January. You're gonna miss out on so much.
You guys are gonna miss out on so much.
You're gonna miss out on so much cool stuff.
If you want to though, like you could just Cash App or Venmo me money, and I'll send you the episodes we shoot.
Yeah, and just maybe we'll drop something random.
Yeah, maybe.
So subscribe, just so
random,
you don't miss out, because we might just randomly drop something.
We might just do it. Yeah. I will say, yeah, it's been a fun year.
It has.
January 5th will be episode 1 of season 2. It'll be cool.
I'm so excited.
It'll be a new look. Until then, we'll be on break.
Yep.
There'll be a lot of... Check our TikTok, though. We'll still have clips being posted and whatnot.
Clips going up. Highlights are going up.
And,
he will make appearances on my channel, so keep an eye out for that. It's not like we're completely disappearing from the internet.
No. We'll be there. In fact, we're going to be running the internet soon.
Yeah, we're going to be on the top.
It's great. Yeah, right on top. Yeah. Hard to see others when you're on the top. Come on. That's it. Yeah. So, welcome, signing off from the right place at the right time. And we'll actually be transferring even further, deeper.
Into the right place.
Into the right place
at
in the right time.
It's one of those circular things, almost like Dante's Inferno. There are different layers to it.
Yeah, we're
going
down.
slowly moving to the center. I mean, overall, we're in the right place at the right time.
We're there.
But we're working to the rightest place.
Put it this way.
The rightest time.
We found a little way in further. And we're going all in.
We're going deeper.
We are
going deeper. And we want to take you with us.
That's right. So come with us on this journey. And we'll see you January 5th.